My name is Gary Hoffman. I'm Chief Executive of Northern Rock.
Hello, Mr. Hoffman. Some time ago you asked to be kept in touch with my case, and I can't think of a better way than speaking to you directly. I watched your interview by the Select Committee on the 12th of January, Gary, and I watched it with some interest. I was particularly encouraged by your comments on repossessions. Now, mate, not that you need reminding, but you said
aggressive on repossessions.
Yeah.
We've worked very hard on our debt management and our forbearance, and making sure that we listen hard to what our customers are saying, and to what the debt advice agencies and the government is saying. We've worked closely with the government on the homeowner support scheme. On average, we would work with customers for 15 months before we would move to repossession. Our repossession stock has fallen from over 4,000 to around 2,000, and we have kept 1,700 customers and their families in their homes in 2009, given the policies we've put in place, compared to the policies we had in place the last time I was here. So I think we work very well with customers in order to recognise the financial difficulty that they might be in.
Now, I appreciate that my case is complicated, and unlike the majority of other families that have lost their homes, well, I mean, how many of your customers have been evicted by a paedophile, Gary? You told the Select Committee that you talk to your customers.
When I speak to customers, which I do most days.
Why won't you talk to me, mate? I've got some questions and I keep asking you, but you won't answer me. What I want to know is, please, Gary, who's selling my home? Is it Northern Rock, or is it the paedophile? Keep asking you, mate, but you won't tell me. Gary, how many of your customers have you taken to court twice to repossess their home and then abandoned it? I mean, the first time you said, oops, sorry, that was a mistake, we don't want to take your house. But the second time you came back and said, wasn't a mistake, we are taking your house. But you still didn't turn up in court. Why? I'll tell you why, Gary. You only mortgaged the house. You failed to put security on 2 acres of garden. And you didn't really want to look silly. That's why you're using the paedophile's order for sale to hide behind. So the taxpayer would never know the mistakes you've made. Gary, you know that it's on record that I was evicted on the 13th of August 2008 by Kingsford's solicitors acting for the paedophile. Why didn't you exercise your power of sale then? The property was empty and you would have saved me thousands of pounds, Gary, because I'm being held responsible for mortgage payments on a house that I can't live in. Is that fair? Mate, you know I won't give up easily. Where there's injustice, I will fight. Fortunately for me, I've got a great family and true friends. And thanks to some friends in particular, they've started a campaign to keep us in our home. The number of people who support me is growing daily, Gary. Every day it just increases. Now, I don't know if you've seen my video entitled I Will Survive. Worth watching, mate. They've adapted the lyrics to suit my situation. Quite funny. But nonetheless, everything is posted on the website. They've also put it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I won't go on. Gary, I'm a survivor. And in spite of you, I'll get my life back.